This is Hayes Q Jones, your DVD and Blu-ray baller on a budget, and this is HQ Videos for you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a current subscriber, what's up? You greatly appreciate it. Come on in, make yourself at home. You know the routine. This week takes me back to another Goodwill. Actually found a couple of animated Blu-ray. I have my 3D pick for the week, have a classic Kino Lorber pick, have this olive film beach movie from the 60s out of print also, as well as a Mill Creek 70s female fatale television show, which is also out of print. So have some bangers in this group right here. But before I get into what I picked up, not only do I collect movies, yes, I'm one of these weird, wild individuals, I actually watch them. And on a weekly basis, I like to share some things I've watched, either streaming on the Fire Stick, live in the theater with my family, or actual physical media. And this week, I believe is one physical media, and I believe the rest are streaming. My first pick is a physical media pick. It's a Hamilton book pickup. This is the 2023 science fiction thriller ISS. This is directed by Gabriella Cowperwaite, produced by Michael Glassman, written by Nick Shafir. This stars Ariana DeBose, Chris Messina, John Gallagher Jr., Maria Mashkova, and Costa Ronan. The plot behind this: tensions flare in the near future aboard the International Space Station as a conflict breaks out on Earth. U.S. and Russian astronauts receive orders from the ground: take control of the station by any means necessary. And this is another example of pretty decent storytelling. You pretty much have the whole story taking place in one location, the space station. They do a great job of building suspense, little action here and there, but it's more of a thriller movie. And of course, you're in space, so it's a science fiction theme. So overall, pretty decent science fiction film. So if you like that, definitely check out ISS. My next pick, actually watch on Netflix streaming. This is the 2026 American science fiction television series, The Burrows. This was created by Jeffrey Addis and Will Matthews. This was produced by Ben Taylor, Hilary Levitt, Jeffrey Addis, Will Matthews, and you know these brothers, the Duffer Brothers. You probably know them from Stranger Things. This stars Alfred Molina, Alfred Woodard, Dennis O'Hare, Clark Peters, Carlos Miranda, Jenna Malone, Seth Numerick, Alice Kremmelberg, and Gina Davis. The plot and premise behind this: set in New Mexico desert retreat, The Burrows follows the residents of a luxury retirement community overseen by an unnervingly upbeat corporate staff. Their peaceful lives are shattered after they uncover a dark conspiracy involving a subterranean supernatural entity and a youth-stealing cult. And this is kind of like Stranger Things for like the middle age. Just an interesting story, fun to watch, great actors. Only thing though, I believe I read this in the Associated Press, they canceled it for a second season. According to what I read, again, I think this was the Associated Press, it cost $10 million per episode just to pull it off. So sadly enough, I don't think there's going to be a second season though, but it's a fun show to watch. Great science fiction, kind of fantasy. Again, kind of a Stranger Things for the middle age and older, and also it's a family film, kind of. The Burrows. My next pick is a 2026 television drama, Lord of the Flies. This was created by Jack Thorne, based on the book Lord of the Flies by William Golding, directed by Mark Munden. This stars Winston Sawyers, Lox Pratt, David McKenna, Ike Talbot. The plot behind this: following a plane crash, a group of young boys become stranded on a tropical island in the Pacific Ocean in the early 1950s. Ralph attempts to lead the boys with the help of the intellectual Piggy in the hope of surviving and seeking rescue. But Jack starts a rebellion, and their makeshift society starts to fall apart. And I've actually had the fortune to watch the original Lord of the Flies. It's on Criterion Collection in black and white. The remake, which I think came out in the 90s, maybe early 2000s, and this. All of them great movies. This just kind of expounded on the individual characters, specifically four characters. I think Jack, um, Piggy, and Ralph, and Simon, I think was the fourth one. It just went a little bit more depth. I think they took some um, creative liberties with some of the characters, expanding them a little bit more than they did in the book. Visually, beautiful film, has some great shots. It's very artistic looking. And the actors, these young little boys, fantastic actors. Hopefully, you'll see them later on. Hopefully, they won't fall through the child acting pitfall. But great miniseries, great story told again. Lord of the Flies. My last pick, I think I watched on Netflix also. This is a 2025 black comedy thriller, Begonia. This is directed by Yorgos Lanthimos, written by Will Tracy, based on Save the Green Planet by Jung Joon Hwan. This stars Emma Stone, Jesse Plemons, Aidan Delbus, Starvo Alcaeus, Alicia Silverstone. Not sure about Alicia Silverstone, but the plot behind this: conspiracy theorist Teddy Gass enlists his autistic cousin Donna to help him abduct Michelle Fuller, the CEO of pharmaceutical conglomerate Oxalate. Teddy's mother, Sandy, previously participated in a clinical trial that rendered her comatose. Teddy believes Michelle is a member of a malignant alien species, the Andromedans, who are killing Earth honeybees, destroying communities, and forcing humans into subservience. Love this film. Love this film. Don't want to give it away. I will give a movie as an example. I was kind of giving it away though, but great acting. Probably one of the best performances I've seen by Emma Stone. Jesse Plemons, who I believe was on Breaking Bad, one of the villains. Great job. It has a very Coen's brother feel to it, almost like Fargo. And you're just kind of wondering, how crazy are these people? Are they crazy like a fox? Is that kind of scenario? And even in the beginning, if you kind of figure it out, there's some other things along the way that just throw you totally off that you don't expect. So great movie, great performances, great dark comedy. If you like black humor, if you like the Coen brothers, I think you're definitely like Begonia. Now, those are the movies I watched for the week. Without further ado, sit back, relax, have a drink of a smoke, and I'll catch you on the other end of this video.
We're back at the Black Cave. Back at the Black Cave. We are back at the motherfucking Black Cave. Have some bangers in here today. Have my pickups here, some Blu-rays from Goodwill. Along with that, have an out-of-print, out-of-film, and out-of-print Mill Creek television show from the 70s. I have a 4K Vinegar Syndrome. Have my Kino Lorber pick, my 3D pick from Japan. So, again, I have some bangers in here. Let me get these situated and get you good people on your way. Hold on. I'm going to kick it off with what I picked up at Goodwill. First, we have some Marvel animation from Sony. Iron Man, Rise of Technivore. We have the Blu-ray. We'll see if the code still works. Nice artwork on the back. Iron Man, Rise of Technivore. Next, to add to my Justice League DC animation collection, we have Justice League Gods and Monsters, where this is a DC Warner Brothers release. Very nice slipcover, raised print on the artwork. And we have the Blu-ray, the code, and the DVD. And for both of these, I paid a whopping $8.98. So not too bad for two Blu-rays. DC Marvel animation, one with a slipcover. Next, Cloak and Dagger. I think I mentioned this in one of the movies I watched for the week. This is Shira making herself known. This is a Vinegar Syndrome release. Looks beautiful, great sound. It just kind of captures that 80s feel. Nice artwork on the 4K and the alternate on the Blu-ray. Excuse me, 4K Blu-ray. Cloak and Dagger, she's Universal / Vinegar Syndrome. Next, my out of print from Olive Films. We have part of my, I call it beach collection, Annette Funicello, Frankie Avalon, Muscle Beach Party. And this is Olive Films, which is out of print. And there's probably about 10 of these. I think I might have half of them so far. There's some other Olive Films, none that I have. The Boogans, that's interesting. I think that's on, I think the Boogans is on Kino Lorber now. Muscle Party. Next, let's do my Kino Lorber pick. Kino Lorber pick. Soundtrack with, I'm sorry, this is my Kino Lorber / classic pick. Soundtrack to Coup d'etat. This is like a jazz documentary, I believe, over in, is this the UK? Security Council. Ambassadors, CIA group, dictators. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's over in France or something. I'm not positive. But huge fan of music, documentaries, specifically jazz. Soundtrack to Coup d'etat. My classic and my Kino Lorber pick for the week. My out of print. This is actually, I think, from the 90s or maybe early 2000s. This is a reboot of Charlie's Angels, the complete series. It's a Sony release. I watched it. It was interesting. I mean, yes, some attractive females, but one is just so, she was just so paper thin. I mean, she couldn't break wind if she had a bunch of beans in her stomach, though. She was just that fragile looking, though. But it was this is equivalent to, I guess, the original Charlie's Angels right here. And this is also out of print. This is Mill Creek. Interesting thing, right before I had this on my Amazon cart for months and months, waiting for the price to go down. And the price finally came down, and I think like a week after that, the price is like tripled in price. So I'm guessing this is officially out of print now. What I didn't know, because I purchased this first, and I love the simplicity of Mill Creek, but they do a crappy job sometimes in their disc, how they house their disc. But I didn't realize that as a bonus, this is the entire season. So this is a bonus disc that comes with the Charlie's Angels original series. This is those were disc 11 to 20, and these are like the second string Angels. These are the first string. Farrah Fawcett, Kate Jackson, Jacqueline Smith, those are the originals. And it was just kind of a fun detective show with a somewhat feminist outlook to it though, but it was entertaining 70s television. And my 3D pick for the week, Thunderbolts. HD, 3D, and Blu-ray. And to be honest, I started watching this. I've yet to finish this. It didn't blow me away. It's not Wolverine. It's not the Avengers. It's something different. So I need to revisit it so I can actually give it a really fair appraisal. So since I haven't watched it completely, I can't say what it is or what it isn't. But this is my Goodwill out of print collection for the week. If you're familiar with the channel, this is where I separate the art from the plastic. Some of these will actually make the shelves. So give me a few moments. Let me get these situated, get them scanned in, and I'll get you good. And by the way, that background noise, that was Shira on the plastic, just making herself known. Ain't that right, girl? I have everything scanned into my CLZ Movies app. C is in Cloak and Dagger, L is in Lady Hawk, Z is in Zookeeper. Let's knock this out. I have everything laid out, ready to be put back in its proper place. As usual, I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in, leaving comments. If you made this far in the video, smash the like, give me the big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you check out my Saturday collection videos, same place, same time. Make sure you share this with other videos, and if you can, hype me up. Other than that, may the best of your past be the worst of your future. Everyone, please be safe. Deuces.